Perfect. So it's recording. It's starting.
Yes, yes, it's
Okay.
starting.
Well,
Okay. Hello, hello.
hi. Hello.
Mm, Uh, Hi viewers. Hi Dan and uh, um, Dan born in Kenya, and I have some questions to ask him. Okay. Uh, Dan, can you tell us about yourself, about your family and your childhood?
Okay. So first of all, hey everybody. My name is Dan. My other name is Makumi and Mashogia. So Dan, Mashogia, Makumi, three names. And I am currently studying. I live in Moscow. I currently study and work here in Moscow. And what else about myself? Well, I was born in Kenya. Um, I have one brother. He's 1 year older than me, and a mom and a dad, and dogs. Two dogs. Two amazing dogs.
Oh, wow,
Yeah. Mhm.
dogs.
Yeah.
Tell
Two
me,
dogs.
tell
Mhm.
us about your childhood.
So my childhood. Okay. So I was born in Kenya. And before I turned 1 year old, we moved to Paris, France. And I grew up in Paris I lived there for about 6, 7 years. Yes, I did.
Wow,
So actually,
wow,
yeah,
wow.
because at the time my mother was working with foreign affairs, so she moved around a lot. Her job required her to move around a lot. So we lived in Paris, France, 7 years. And at that time, my father was doing his master's in the UK. He was doing international relations and law and diplomacy. So he was back and forth. So he'd moved from Paris to the UK and Paris and back like that, like that. So fun fact, my first language was actually French and my native language that we speak in my country, which I will tell you about. So yeah, I could not speak a word of English for the first 6, 7 years of my life. I did not know any English at all. I only spoke French and Kikuyu, which is my native language. And then I moved back to Kenya. Well, we moved with my family, and from there I started my education. Well, my second part of my education. So I did my junior school. I went to high school. I did my first degree, and then I was uh working at the same time. I was working as a
My
paramedic.
God.
Yeah, and then I decided to come to Moscow to study medicine. In a nutshell. Yeah,
Okay. Oh, you
yeah.
like Fatima? Also, Fatima go to Moscow to learn medicine, like you. Wow. Uh,
Yeah, I study
for
medicine.
my viewers, Fatima, it's my teacher before Dan. Okay, the second question. Where is Kenya? What is the capital of Kenya? How many people live in Kenya? Maybe you know. And in what town did you born? And why your name is specifically Dan?
Okay, first of all, where is Kenya? That's a good question. So Kenya is in Africa, specifically Eastern Africa. So it's part of a couple of countries that form Eastern Africa. So it's Eastern Africa. And number two, what is the capital of Kenya? The capital city is Nairobi. And that's actually where I was born, and that is where I live. I live in the capital. And
Wow.
yeah,
Wow. It's like me. It's like me. It's
just
like
like
me in Russia. I also born in Moscow. In the
yeah,
capital. I live in capital. Wow.
there we go.
We're very similar. We are very similar.
Of course we are. Of course we are.
Okay, okay. Is it great to live in Kenya? And what are your impressions of this country of Kenya?
Oh, of course it's great. Come on, it's my country. So of course it's great to live in Kenya. I love my country so much because well it's my country and the weather is amazing
Oh,
most times. For
oh,
like it's large like a large percentage it's amazing and the people are amazing and the food is amazing. Everything
mm.
about my country is amazing. I love my country so much. I absolutely love my country. Yeah, so it's the best in the world.
uh, and what are your impressions of Kenya?
My impressions of Kenya, it is the best country to live in. And I don't know, I love my country because we have so much to offer. We export flowers because most of the flowers, most of them come from Kenya. We have roses. We export tea because I believe Kenya has the best tea, and our coffee is pretty amazing. And we have animals, we have nature, we have the beach, the Indian Ocean, and it's just amazing. Kenya is just such a rich and vibrant country. I absolutely love it. It has so much to offer, and the people are amazing too.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
About animals. How many? Do you know how many elephants live in Kenya?
Oh my God, I don't many. I don't know exactly how many elephants live in Kenya, but I do know there's an elephant like sanctuary in my country where basically they just take care of the elephants. And so I don't know specific number of elephants. I can't answer that, but there are many elephants and they're very, very happy. Happy, many big
Oh
happy elephants.
yes, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Hmm.
I know only three elephants. This is an elephant. This is an elephant's. It's really it's from Kenya. It's wild animals. This is
Okay.
wild elephants, and
Hmm.
they are live in Moscow Zoo.
Oh
Wow!
yeah.
In
Oh my
Moscow
God.
Zoo.
Yeah. Right.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Mhm.
yes, in my zoo. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, what's the difference between Kenya and another countries?
What's the difference between Kenya and other countries? That's a difficult question to answer because I would say first of all, that's a hard question to
Oh,
answer. In
yes,
terms,
yes. People from
Mhm.
China, the people from China make like the interview with me in yes in Moscow.
Okay,
Yeah. And
um,
it's yes, it's like it's me, and me it's the Chinese people. Wow. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I know it's not a very mm, uh yes, it's hard. It's hard. It's
yeah, I mean,
not funny.
uh it's an interesting way to put it. I think Kenya is let me begin with the languages because we have two official languages in my
Yeah.
country.
It's
Plus,
one is English, I think.
six. Yeah, one is English. We have Swahili, which is I mean, if you've watched The Lion King, some of the words and the names of the characters in The Lion King are Swahili. For example, Simba. Simba is a Swahili word for lion. It means lion, right?
What?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Wow!
And
Wow!
you have the
Wow!
yeah, and you have the little monkey called Rafiki. Remember the monkey Rafiki? The monkey Rafiki. Rafiki is Swahili for friend. So, I mean, some of these words are Swahili. And yeah, so we have Swahili, we have English, plus there's over 40 different tribes in my country, and each tribe has their own language. So, like, your typical Kenyan would be able to speak three languages. So, yeah, that's one of the things. Yeah, that's one of the things. Yeah,
Uh, also, to be in Russia, you also need three languages: Chinese, Russian, and English. Because some people that from England but live in Russia, but live in
hmm
Russia. Also,
hmm
also English. It's a very popular language, and you can
true.
speak English in many countries. And I think um, the people mm, understand you.
Yeah, yeah,
Also, in Russia, many Chinese people, you need to know how to speak with them because many Chinese people, maybe some small part, don't
right.
know English, don't know English, and don't know Russian. And you like, how to speak with these people?
Yeah,
How to
I think
speak
it's
with these
Cantonese
people?
or Mandarin, right? Cantonese. Wait, I don't know about. I just know there's like two in China. There's like Cantonese, I think, and Mandarin, if I'm not wrong, right? The two languages spoken in China. If I don't know, am I correct?
Yes, yes, you're.
Okay, all right, cool.
And
That's all
yeah,
I
and I am Johnny.
know.
Yes, it's also mind blown English language. Mind blown language because uh mm, like in Chinese you
Yeah.
don't have alphabet. In Chinese
Oh,
not have alphabet. In China
okay.
you have
I,
bigger than 1 milliard hieroglyphs. 1 milliard hieroglyphs in Chinese, and you need to remember. Oh,
oh
it's
my goodness.
very, very hard.
But I know that Chinese is considered, it's actually one of the most difficult languages in the world. So good luck to anybody studying Chinese. I respect you because it's crazy. I cannot imagine learning Chinese. I think that's congratulations. My respect to anybody
Yes,
studying Chinese. It's
also,
crazy. Yeah.
I think, but maybe I'm born with it. That yeah,
Really?
yes,
Chinese?
I think born with it because languages. It's
Uh-huh.
I can speak any language, and it's
Right.
not very tough for me. Like Chinese, also, it's not very tough for me. You
Are
need,
you
yeah,
serious?
you need to remember hieroglyphs. You need to know how to write it, and nothing, nothing. You need to know how to spell it, and nothing, and nothing. You need
Are you
to
serious?
three things: write, spell,
Right.
and
But
yes.
I think I've watched like some random like videos about Chinese, and it's all about the intonation, like how you the sound, and if you like one word, I think, or one meaning of something changes by the sound, and I'm like, that is crazy. So I can I saw that and my mind was blown because I mean one word but different sounds and the whole meaning of the word changes by the sound. Now that is absolutely that's nuts. I whoa.
Okay,
It's
okay,
crazy.
okay, okay.
All right.
One second. The crazy thing, like in Chinese,
Right.
you in you and in you,
You see?
in you and in you, and one in you. It's mean English, and second in you means music. Mind blown. Yes,
Mind blown.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah, so I mean I don't think I have the courage to learn Chinese. I don't think so. It's crazy. It's
yes,
crazy.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. The
Right.
second, what is the
Yes, please.
difference between Kenya and specifically between Kenya and my country, between Kenya and Russia? What is the difference?
The difference between Kenya and Russia. First of all, like I mentioned, the languages. So, like the ideal Kenyan would speak three
Oh,
languages.
yes.
That's one.
In Russia,
Number two, I think. Say what? Say again.
in Russia also free.
Really?
Yes, in Russia you also like not need, but it's better to know
Okay,
English,
better.
Russian, and Chinese, and
Ah,
all
okay.
people in Russia can understand you, and it's
That's
very
true.
good.
It's true. I mean, I'm talking about like officials. Officially, like I know Russia has one official language, right? Which is Russian. I'm guessing, and we have two. So, yay, yay. Okay, I'm joking.
Ah,
Anyway. Yeah,
yeah.
and also I think yeah, like the food, for example, I think is different, somewhat different, um, because like we have like one national. I don't know if I should call it a national dish, but like you because like I mentioned, there's 40 tribes in Kenya, and each tribe, of course, has their own special like delicacy, like their own special food. But like generally, like what brings Kenyans together is
Oh,
three things.
yeah.
One is roasted meat, what you guys like to call shashlik,
Yes,
roasted goat.
yes, and Russian is such thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
roasted goat or cow meat with what else? Like this
yeah, can roast cow, but
Yeah, beef.
Your country's roost goats?
No,
What?
goat. Yeah, goat. Goat meat, of
Goats?
course.
What?
Yes, of
What?
course.
We don't need goats.
Really,
Oh.
it's
Now
so
I
popular.
I think like the small picture of your country, the like in
Yep.
Israel,
Hmm.
it's hot. It's
Yeah.
but good weather.
Right.
Also, uh, uh, in Wikipedia, so how many people? How many
Right.
people live in Kenya? And it's like 47 million. 47 million.
Well, yeah, but now it's about
Yeah,
51, 52 million in Israel or Kenya.
yes, yes, and
Ah,
yes, it's a really big, big. And also I think the high ho the high homes
right.
mm, and I mentioned the people on Mangal roost a goat
Yeah,
and
yeah,
cow.
and roasted goat meat and cow meat. Yeah, it's delicious with
Wow.
a salad made of tomatoes and onions, which we call kachumbari, which is like basically tomatoes and onions and lemon juice, and it's like salsa. It's like Spanish salsa, almost like. And this kind of like thing, I don't know what to call it, like a bread made of corn flour, maize flour, and you cook it in water, and yeah, basically that's it. It's called ugali. So ugali plus the meat plus the vegetables, that's your typical Kenyan dish. So that's one difference, and of course the weather. I mean, um in Moscow, you get like what 3, 4 months of nice, warm, beautiful weather. But in Kenya, like because we live like the equator passes right through my country, we get good weather almost all year round. I mean, you have the cold season, of course, but generally the weather is good. We get lots of sunshine for most parts
Okay,
of the year.
you see, this is an effect in Skype. Look at my face.
Yeah, so that's one thing. Look at you. All right. Yeah, so those are just some of the differences off the top of my head.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the similar between Kenya and Russia? Like, first, what is the difference, and now what is the similar? Yes, tell me.
Similarities.
Similar. Similar.
Similarities. Well, I think what's similar? That's a very good question. I didn't really think about that one. What is similar between Kenya and Russia? Hmm.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I think let's get back to that question. Let's talk more about the country, and then I'll come back to that question because I need to think about it again. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. The second question is, where did you live? Oh, no, no. Yes, you say this before Kenya. Like you live like maybe 5 months in Kenya, and after you went to France,
Yeah.
and like uh I have the one question, and from one question I have two answers to these
Sure.
questions.
Ask. Of
And
course.
okay. Um, do you see any business areas, Kenya and Russia, like Kenya and Russia program? Maybe we can do this business.
I like the whole eyebrows
Yes,
look. Um,
maybe, maybe,
well,
maybe.
like I said, I realized actually that anytime I move around Moscow, I noticed that there's a lot of flower shops that are open for 24 hours. Now, in
Yeah.
my country, you would never see that because, I mean, flowers must be really important to Russians because for a flower shop to operate like 24 hours, I mean, it's not even pharmacies operate 24 hours, like they don't close. So I think flowers would be a great thing because in Kenya, the flower business is it's thriving because we grow, especially roses. Like roses
Ah,
are very expensive here, but in my country, roses are so cheap. Like I have roses in my garden back home, like all colors of roses. If I want to give my mother a flower, I
wow,
just go to my
wow,
garden.
wow, wow. Also, if you have many roses, uh, we can make like um the have the Kenya prize and the Russia prize. Uh, Plus they and devise them to two. And if the Kenya gave the flowers to Russia and Russia gave the flowers to Kenya, we can make a great business for two countries.
Yeah,
Wow!
sure. And also tea. I realized Russians drink a lot of tea, and
Yeah.
we grow
Also,
tea.
tea from China.
Yeah,
Many types of tea is from China.
there we go. And also Kenya, we have amazing tea as well. Our tea, we also it's a very big business, Kenya. So
Wow!
tea and also coffee. So flowers, tea, and coffee, I think, would be great business ideas. Between the two countries. I think so. It's my opinion.
Also,
Yeah,
I see one business area.
sure. Tell
Uh,
me.
in Russia, we have many types of honey. Many types of honey.
Okay, okay.
Like,
There we go.
like in your country, the flowers is very, very, very uh, cheap. In our country, mm, the tip is honey. It's honey. Yes, it's honey.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so that's another potential idea, honey, because people like honey, I think. So there we go. I agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your hobby?
My hobbies. Well, when I'm not studying, obviously, I love music. I love performing. I love singing. Because I went to music school when I was in my country, and I trained in classical music. So
Wow, I also learn music.
yeah,
Okay, and yesterday I went to uh opera operas
concert.
yes concert uh for 3.5 hours, and it's
Yeah,
very 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 interesting. Like
yeah.
uh, the
Okay.
magic flute, Mozart, the
Yes,
magic.
of course, of course. Yeah, of course I do.
Yes. and
So.
and also
Mhm.
uh, uh, I can say it in Germany's Menschen sprechen Deutsch. Like the people is not speak like singing. All sing is in Germany's, but
Mhm. Huh?
they talk in Russian, but they sing in Germany's
Okay,
because
that is
is a person who uh, live in Germany. Okay.
okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Okay. What is your dreams like? Maybe you want to go back to Kenya. Maybe.
yeah. After I finish, because this is my final year here, I'm still not sure, but yeah, definitely I want to work in my country. I want to work as an emergency doctor, an
Wow.
emergency physician. So definitely I want to work in the emergency room. And so yeah, I mean I will go back and work for 1 year, and we'll see where it goes from there. I mean, I'm still, you know,
And
uh
once I
learn
have
as
a
I go.
did
Yeah.
you study? Did you study with me when you go back to Kenya?
Why not? Actually, why not?
Wow, wow.
That
Because
that can
because
also be arranged.
because when Fatima um, like when Fatima um, uh, study all medicine, like in her university.
Yeah.
After she like go back to India, and now they can and now she can study with me
Oh
because
no.
like the shower of work, like the
Yeah.
ah.
It's true.
It's
It's true.
also the history about me, because I can too say all my like all my courses. I have box, I have basketball, I have English, I have Chinese, I have school also. I
Hmm.
have music school. I have what I have. Uh, okay, I have many things. I have
Right.
really many things that I
Yeah.
need to do. And I do it. And I do it.
Yeah.
Yes, I shower of work, but I can have the also. I have like the some some like some cup of free, and yes, you can like do the all that you want, like
Hmm.
the cup the cup of free coffee, like free coffee, free cacao, like you
Hmm.
drink this. Oh yes, now I
Relax. Yeah. I know
after
the feeling.
my bed and I go and
Yeah.
sleep. Wow.
Hmm. And
Yes,
relax. Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
go back to this question. What is the
Mm.
similar between Russia and Kenya? You can tell it.
Yeah. Similarities, I think, I mean, Russia has a lot of places to visit. You know, all my friends tell me, even if you live in Russia for a long time, it's almost impossible to visit a lot because there's a lot to be like galleries and museums, and there's a lot to see. So I think in Kenya it's the same thing because there's a lot to see. I mean, we have a mountain, Mount Kenya. So for those who love hiking, you can climb the mountain. We have the beach. And for those who love like holiday and relaxing, you have the animals, you have safaris. I mean, there's so much to do and so much to see. So I think Kenya really does offer the vibrant scene, just like Russia. So that's one of the things that I can say about Russia.
Uh,
And yeah, and I think also patriotism. You'd find a lot of Kenyans who love their country, who love Kenya. And I think in Russia, it's the same. I mean, I've met a lot of people who really love their country. So I think there's that shared like patriotism, and I can compare that to some people that I've met who love my own country too. And what else? Hmm, yeah, two things,
hmm, hmm,
two similarities.
hmm, hmm.
Yeah. So two things that are similar about the country so far. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You're crazy, a little bit crazy. Yeah.
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 Mm-hmm.
Okay, my last question. What is
Sure.
your wish for our viewers? For our viewers.
My words for your viewers in Russian or in English?
All my viewers. I don't know what is my viewers.
I know.
I,
Should I speak?
I
Should I speak?
maybe
speak-
English person, maybe Russian people.
So should I speak in Russian or should I speak in English language?
You can speak it in any language because in YouTube you have a subtitles.
That's true. Okay, fine. So I think I think I'll just say two words in Russian. Всем привет. Я очень рад сегодня, потому что у нас есть самый крутой мальчик здесь, Арман. Ну, он очень весел, он очень яркий человек, он очень яркий мальчик. Тогда я очень рад сегодня говорить с тобой, Herman, и с ну, всем, которые who are watching the show. And my words to them is follow your dreams. Um, really follow your dreams.
Yes.
And be kind, be courageous, be brave, and be kind. That's one thing I can say. Be brave, смелый и добрый. Be brave and be kind. Just that's my final thing. Be
Okay.
brave, be kind,
Okay.
everybody. Yeah.
Okay. And my last trick.
Yes, please.
Whoa! Oh, the game is over.
Game over. Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. I didn't see that.
Okay. Okay. I show it again. No,
Game
the
over.
game is over. Woo! Okay.
Yay.
Okay. Bye, Dan. Bye, viewers.